Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Backyard Gospel Project, where food meets faith. I'm going to do a short video today to show you just how much you can put on the Grilla Chimp and make for your family. I'm putting on I think this is a 4-pound beef roast. We're going to put it on the Grilla Chimp at 200 degrees on smoke mode. We're going to do it as long as it takes to get to an internal temperature of 200 degrees. So let's season it up. I've got just some normal everyday steak sauce as a binder. I'm going to put it on top. And today I'm going to use prime rib rub. Let's see, this hand from Traeger. Alright. Rub it all on there so you can have a base for your rub. Alright, I'm going to season this side. This prime rib rub has got some rosemary in it, some garlic. It's pretty good stuff. Perfect for the chuck roast. I'm going to put a heavy coat on it though. I want to have a good bark on this chuck roast and just show you just how much meat you can cook on your Grilla Chimp, even though it's a tailgater. Alright, liberal coat of seasoning. You want that meat to soak it up. I'm going to hit the sides here in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. Alright, a little bit more steak sauce. If you don't want to use steak sauce, use whatever you want. Don't matter what you use. No binder at all, whatever you want to use. Alright. Like I said, whatever season you got, coat it on liberally. You want it to soak in. Alright, so that's pretty simple. You see the rosemary chunks, the garlic chunks on top. Pretty simple stuff. I might hit it with a little bit of salt. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to hit it with some salt. Beef needs salt. Let's hit it with a little bit of salt. Just whatever salt you want. I know people usually use kosher salt or, you know, sea salt. Use whatever you want. Alright, so I'm going to do the sides and I'll show you how to put it on the grill. Alright guys, let me show you what I got in my Grilla Chimp. I'm going to put this chuck roast on the top rack, and I have a drip pan on the bottom main rack with some water, some hot water, and some Worcestershire sauce, just to maybe give it a little more flavor. I'm just trying it out. Let's put the chuck roast on the top rack. Be careful with this top rack, because it's pretty close to that top. Alright, I'm going to try it like that. If it falls off, it falls off, you know what I'm saying? The top rack's got a lip on the back side, and it keeps your meat from sliding off the back side if you got it on top. So I'm going to close the lid when I get clean hands, and we'll see you in a minute, guys. Can you close that lid?
Why didn't you tell me
I'm going to hit stop. I think it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to let this thing cook as long as it needs. Get it the internal temp of 200 degrees at least, probably maybe 205. Temp probe going in the side. And here's a kind of a tip for your temp probe. Any kind of grill you got, you want to have another one to double check. Okay, just to make sure the temp probe is working right, you want to have a backup. Alright guys, so this thing is going to sit on this grill all day long. We're going to see how good it does. I've got hickory pellets in my hopper here. Show you what that looks like. Alright, pretty full. If it wants to use all my pellets there, then I'm going to put some cherry rum pellets in it. So guys, it's going to be a short video. I'm just going to let it sit all day, see how long it takes. See you back in a little while. Alright guys, so this 4-pound chuck roast has been going on my Grilla Chimp for about 5.5 hours. The internal temp is between 130 and 140. Low and slow is the name of the game right now. So let's go and take my temp probe out. I'm going to wrap it up. Alright, let's see. I'm going to take it off and transfer it over here to the table, wrap it up in tin foil. I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. So this is what my chuck roast looks like, guys. It looks amazing. It's got a pretty good bark on the outside, as you see. I forgot to mention I wrapped it up in some twine. You want butcher's type twine. So there it is. Looks awesome. Pretty juicy, breaking down. So, alright. I'm just gonna put some butter on top. This is what I usually use to give a little bit more of a richness whenever you add liquid. I got my shop towel here, wipe my finger with, because of course you can't find gloves today, so I gotta make do with what I have or what I don't have. I'm gonna put a little Worcestershire sauce in it, just give it a little bit of liquid. Now I'm gonna kind of braise it. Let me first make a little bit of a pocket with my tin foil. That's what I need to do first. My Grilla Grill's Chimp's been rolling pretty good today. Had it low and slow, like I said, 200 degrees on smoke mode. It's been doing a great job. 5.5 hours, not a single hiccup. Been using a pretty good bit of pellets, not too bad. So let's go ahead and put a little Worcestershire sauce in it. A little drizzle, just give it a little bit of moisture. Alright, that's it, guys. A little bit more of this prime rib from Traeger. Just give a little bit of seasoning on your butter there. And that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna put my Temp Pro back in on this side where I had it earlier, and put it back on the top rack. So my wife's making some homemade macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna put that on the grill and smoke it also, low and slow. When I'm ready to crank up the temperature on both, I'm gonna crank it up, let the macaroni and cheese get good and bubbly, and I'll show you what that looks like here at the end. We're gonna have a good supper tonight. Thanks for joining me. Alright guys, so it's been about another 2 hours. My chuck roast is up to 160 internal temp. I'm gonna go ahead and put my macaroni and cheese on, homemade macaroni and cheese. So what I did was I took my drip pan out of my Grilla Grill's Chimp on the bottom rack, and I'm gonna put my mac and cheese on. Slide it underneath. I quadruple wrap my chuck roast so it wouldn't get it on my macaroni and cheese, but if it does, that's some good drippings right there. So I'm gonna let it go for a little while. We cooked this thing for 9 hours. It's at 203 degrees internal. We're gonna take the macaroni and cheese off and the chuck roast off. I ain't got no mitts, mama. Look at that mac and cheese. Looks good. I'll take it inside and taste it. Alright guys, we're back inside. Take a look at this chuck roast we did. Alright guys, the kids wanted to try it on camera, so let's try this beef roast. Try that right there. Aubrey, here's your piece, baby.
Yum.
I can't see you. Hello, Aubrey.
Hey.
What you think? What's it taste like? Is it kind of sweet, savory, tastes good? Yummo? Is it smoky? Is it? Good. Alright, let me daddy try it. As you see, that's got a good smoke ring to it. I don't know if you can see it really.
I love you guys.
No, that's good, guys. That's where it's at. Here's a smoke ring. See it on that side. That piece right here. So it turned out really good. The Grilla Grills Chimp did awesome day. I think it was about a 9-hour cook on 200 degrees, between 200 and 250. Smoke mode. Macaroni and cheese is done. It's creamy, it's cheesy, homemade macaroni and cheese. So try this recipe on your pellet grill or any grill you got. The chuck roast is one of my favorite things to put on the grill. It tastes awesome at the end of the day when you get done. It's well worth it. So thanks for joining me, guys. Be blessed and have a wonderful day.